carpel consists of three parts: stigma, style, and ovary. Ovary is the enlarged basal part. Where is the ovary attached to? Thalamus. Right now, on the last node, na? Okay. On the ovary lies the elongated tube style. Is the style a connection between the stigma and the ovary? Stigma obviously is the receptive surface for the pollen grain. So pollen grain यहाँ पर deposit होगा, उसमें male gametes है. यहाँ से pollen tube male gametes will carry and will come to the ovary, and within the ovary are the ovules. Ovule is called as the megasporangia. What is the microsporangia? Pollen sac. Ovule is called as the megasporangia. Okay. Now, the entire area inside the ovary, ovary के अंदर जितना भी एरिया है पूरा, वो जो स्पेस रहेगा ना, that is called locule. This is not given. Please make a separate note of it. Right? The area inside, the space inside the ovary, or you can say ovarian cavity, वो भी चलेगा. Locule, L-O-C-U-L-E, locule. तो अंदर locule है. Okay. Now inside the entire locule, you have a tissue which is called placenta. There is a tissue called as placenta. A placenta का position can be variable. Right? It could be on the margin of the locule, inner side में हो सकता है, central हो सकता है. Species to species differing. The position of placenta is variable, but attached to placenta are ovules. The ovule is always attached to the placenta. ये fixed है. Right? So if, let's say for example, this is placenta, so ovule attached to placenta. If this is placenta, ovules attached to placenta. कहते हैं? तो जहां भी प्लेसेंटा होगा, प्लेसेंटा का पोजीशन आगे पीछे हो सकता है, लेकिन कंपल्सरी क्या है? प्लेसेंटा को अटैच कौन रहेगा? ओव्यूल्स. वो कंपल्सरी है. ठीक है? बट द मैनर इन विच दे आर अटैच्ड, द अरेंजमेंट, उसको बोलते हैं प्लेसेंटेशन. दैट इज कॉल्ड प्लेसेंटेशन. वील कम टू दैट इन अ मिनट. बट बिफोर दैट वी नीड टू आइडेंटिफाई द फ्री एंड फ्यूज कंडीशन. Now carpel either could be single carpel or could be more than one. If the flower has only one carpel, we call the flower as a monocarpellary flower. Monocarpellary flower. Obviously इसको क्या बोलेंगे? Polycarpellary flower. Monocarpellary और polycarpellary. अच्छा, if there are more than one carpels, मतलब कौन सा condition? Polycarbonate condition. Is there a possibility that all these carpels either can be free or can be fused? Right now, so the free or fused condition cannot occur in monocarpellary. Single carpellary में क्या free क्या fused? The condition can only be applicable in polycarpellary. तो अगर free है, all the carpels are free, we say the condition is called apocarpus. Apocarpus. And fused condition is syncarpus. Syncarpus. Right? Do we have examples here? When more than one carpel is present, they may be free, as in case of lotus and rose. So lotus rose is apocarpus, and they are termed syncarpus when carpels are fused, as in case of mustard and tomato. Right? The mustard, brassica, and tomato. After fertilization, obviously the ovules will develop into seed and ovary will mature as a fruit. That is known. ठीक है? So carpels, अगर single carpel है तो the condition is monocarpellary. More than one carpel है तो the condition is polycarpellary. Polycarpellary either will be a apocarpus condition or a syncarpus, depending whether they are free or they are fused. Okay. Now, when on the topic of apocarpus and syncarpus, right now, थोड़ा सा I need your help for apocarpus and syncarpus. Okay. Now, apocarpus condition and syncarpus condition. Please, Now, let's say for example, we take example of 3 carpels. If there are 3 carpels, are there 3 stigmas, 3 styles, 3 ovaries? And all the 3 ovaries are attached on thalamus? Ovaries have to be attached to thalamus. चाहे वो 3 हो, चाहे वो 300 हो. They all have to be attached on thalamus. वो thalamus का issue है. कैसे accommodate करेगा? वो अपना problem नहीं है. ठीक है? So apocarpus, syncarpus. So let me draw a cross section of an apocarpus ovary. 3 carpel है ना? So if there are 3 carpels, will this be the condition? All the 3. ये क्या है? Locule ना? The 3 ovaries I have drawn. Cross section दिया मैंने. I have cut it at this level. Right? So I have 3 locules now. Separate है, apocarpus condition है. ठीक है? So I will have ovules inside it. Everybody agreeable बराबर? Okay. Now I want to draw the syncarpus condition. ठीक है? Are they fused? Okay. Now the syncarpus condition can occur in 2 ways. क्या 2 ways are? दोनों सेम तो है? दोनों सेम है? ओके, पूछो, दोनों सेम है? ओके, let me make one change. Yes. That means in a syncarpus condition, there are 2 possibilities, that all the locules can remain separate or all the locules can fuse into one. मतलब syncarpus में you can have a multilocular condition or a unilocular condition. See, why have I done this kind of a thing? Because when you use the word unilocular, so how many carpels will come into mind? 1. But यहाँ पर क्या है? Unilocular में भी it could be a multi-carpellary condition also. ठीक है ना? तो यानी ये तीनों के बीच में जो टिश्यू था वो फ्यूज होके एक लॉक्यूल बन गया. So although it is more than 1 carpels, all the locules have fused together. So they can remain independent also, they can remain fused also. So independent रहेंगे तो ऐसा रहेगा, fused लेकिन every locule is separate. Fused है लेकिन everybody has become one. Are these two conditions understood? Because see, this is important to understand for us what is placentation. Yes, please. Yes, yes. Now placentation, please. Arrangement of ovules within the ovary is known as placentation. Now the types of placentation. Yes, from the look of it, I know you will recognize this fruit. I told you, slowly, gradually, favorite बनते जाएगा अपना, ठीक है ना? Now, कभी मटर छीला आपने? थोड़ा बहुत करते हो ना ऐसा? हाँ, करना चाहिए. We find the pea, the seed, is attached at this margin. So this is nothing but ovule. And is the ovule always attached to placenta? So where is the placenta? Is the placenta on the margin? Yes. The placenta is on the margin. इसलिए इस टाइप के placentation को क्या बोलते हैं? Marginal placentation. Right? So next time when you are opening up the entire pea, na, so what you can tell your mother? Look, this is marginal placentation. ऐसा बिल्कुल मत करना. दो झापड़ खाएंगे. Right ना? Right? एक तो किचन में कम आते हैं, फिर ज्ञान झाड़ते हैं. This is stem, this is root, right? Okay, marginal placentation. So the placenta forms a ridge. This is the ridge, a thickness on the ventral surface. This is the ventral, this is the dorsal. आगे. And the ovules are born on this ridge. So placenta यहाँ पर है. This is exile. Now looking at the diagram of exile, मुझे सिर्फ इतना बताओ कि ये मोनोकार्पेलरी है पॉलीकार्पेलरी? पॉलीकार्पेलरी. अच्छा, पॉलीकार्पेलरी है एपोकार्पस है या सिनकार्पस है? सिनकार्पस है. ये मल्टीलॉक्युलर है या यूनिलॉक्युलर है? अंडरस्टैंड? अभी डायग्राम से समझ में आता है अपने को. ठीक है? सो एक्साइल, व्हेन प्लासेंटा इज एक्शियल, प्लासेंटा इज ऑन द एक्सिस हियर नाउ, सेंट्रल. ओव्यूल्स आर अटैच्ड इन अ multilocular ovary. Right? We find this in China rose. Wow. पी के पीछे भी चाइना रोज चल रहा है एकदम. टमेटो एंड लेमन. लेमन इज सिट्रस. सिट्रस पॉलीडेल्फिस आया था. यहां पर भी लेमन इज देयर. द थर्ड वन, parietal. Now parietal में I can see that there are 3 carpels. But how many locules do I find? अपने दोनों एग्जाम्पल आ गए उसमें. ठीक है? The ovules develop on the inner wall of the ovary. This is the inner wall. The periphery. The periphery. So can you see the ovules on the periphery now? Ovary is one chamber. Do I see the ovary is one chamber? Yes, everybody? It is unilocular. So is this a polycarpellary but unilocular condition? ये वाला कंडीशन अपना. But it becomes two-chambered due to formation of a false septum. Now, this condition has been specifically mentioned because example mustard का है. क्योंकि ये कंडीशन सिवाय मस्टर्ड के और कहीं नहीं मिलता अपने को. होता है one chambered, but gradually there is a false septum developing, dividing into 2 parts. Right? The false septum is called repulum. ये जो false septum है इसको repulum बोलते हैं. And argemone. But लेकिन you will have to take it as 2 because they have mentioned both the examples. Free central. Look at the free central. Can you see the free central similar in structure to exile? But locule कितने हैं? एक है locule. Yes. The ovules are on a central axis. Is the ovule on central axis in both the places? But the septa are absent. So are the septa present here? But the septa are absent here. Dianthus and primrose are examples. And the fifth one is the most cutest of all, basal placentation. The placenta develops at the base of the ovary. This is the placenta at the base of the ovary, and a single ovule is attached. मेरे लिए ये सबसे important point है, क्योंकि अभी तक किसी भी प्लेसेंटेशन में सिंगल ओव्यूल का डिस्क्रिप्शन नहीं आया कि एक ओवरी में सिर्फ एक ही ओव्यूल है. In all the placentation, the first ovary में there is only one ovule. Sunflower and marigold are examples, right? Sunflower we already done florets, remember? How many types are there? Two. Ray florets and ठीक है? Yes, please.
I did not understand that it was female.
हाँ, ये रहा. Can I see multi? But chamber एक ही है. हाँ, okay. तो किचन में काम करते हो कि थोड़ा हेल्प करते हो? करना चाहिए, राइट ना? Cut a papaya. You will find a lot of seeds, na? And all of them are attached to margin under. And there is only one cavity inside. You will lock it. Okay? Papaya काटना चाहिए. जी. Yes, please.
And due to the false septum and the parietal, they have called it union.
Yeah, false septum will make it two chambers.
But false septum won't be counted as a partition.
No, not counted as a partition. ठीक है? So with respect to calyx and corolla, you will do estivation. Right? With respect to gynoecium, you will do placentation. Finally, this finishes the topic of flower. Finally. Right? Inflorescence to baki. Inflorescence is arrangement of flowers. Right? वो तो ठीक है, simple है, not very difficult. ठीक है, so next time we can take up inflorescence and maybe fruit seed आगे वाला part. Okay? Which lecture is lecture number 4? एक lecture में root किया, stem किया, and this is the fourth lecture. पक्का? Stem and okay, हाँ, fourth. Oh, 4th week मतलब we finished 1 month. Wow, time goes fast with them, huh? Ovules are only attached to placenta. The next DCT will be on the entire topic of flower. पूरा flower, right from starting of flower से. तो मतलब जो लास्ट लेक्चर में किया और आज किया, वो दोनों लेक्चर्स इंक्लूड होगा DCT के. Worry about physics and chemistry first. We will worry about bio from Monday onwards. The syllabus for the test will be announced well in advance. Don't worry about that.